Can you use creativity outside of the arts? Absolutely. I'm fascinated by young creative entrepreneurs who are taking their passion, creativity, and talents and building a business. Caylyn is no exception. Don't let her age fool you. She is taking the art of baking and making her passion a career.
Hi, my name is Caylyn Pruitt and I'm the CEO and founder of K-Pop's Bakery. So during COVID-19, I was really bored and had a lot of time on my hands, and I started watching Food Network, specifically Kids Baking Championship, and thought that was really cool and wanted to do something like other kids my age were baking. So I started testing out a lot of different recipes and just had a lot of fun working with my hands and being creative. I just found a real passion in that. I took art lessons when I was younger. I did piano. I like to play with Legos. A lot of those activities as a child, I feel like helped me be a better baker. And when I started high school, I was on the cross-country team, and they were doing a fundraiser, and we were supposed to ask people for money. I didn't want to just be like, hey, can I have $50? I said, I'm gonna start a chocolate chip cookie fundraiser. So many people ordered cookies, it was crazy. Then we decided to turn my hobby into a business, and we launched K-Pops on December 25th of 2021.
So tell me, I mean, obviously you're gonna have to explain what you're creating here with the projector, which is pretty awesome. But tell me, because I consider you super creative. So what about the process of baking and, like, I don't know if you've got to iterate or changing recipes, but what about creativity is important to you in your process?
You can kind of get away from like the busyness of the world when you're being creative and just working with your hands, and I get to do that through baking. This is my cookie projector.
Okay.
And I will hook it up to my phone.
Okay.
And I can put any image or business logo on it, and then I use these edible cookie markers edible
cool.
ink markers to write on my cookies.
I mean, here's what I have a lot of respect for, even just what we've seen so far, is like the meticulous process that you have to do all this. Like, a whole lot more respect for, it's not just like, oh, put the icing on, or oh yeah, dip it in whatever. Like, it's like you take, I mean, I see it, again, I'm looking at it through the lens of like, you're an artist, but you're doing fine motor skill details to get all these things just right, and to replicate is difficult.
There's endless possibilities of what you can put on a cookie, whether it's the shape or the image that goes onto it. My brother and me both took graphic design in high school, and we learned how to use Adobe. So we actually created the logo together. I have like several different options before we landed on the teal and the brown for K-Pops. And then when it came time to choose what college I wanted to go to, or if I wanted to go, I decided to stay home and go to Ivy Tech, and they had an entrepreneurship program, which means I could continue to run my business, work at home, and study what I want to do. And what's cool is the homework assignments were actually working on my business. And now that I'm finished with my Ivy Tech Associates Entrepreneurship program, I am working full-time, and we hired an employee this January. We've just grown so much that every day seems like we're in the kitchen now. So my senior year of high school, my teacher knew that I had a business, and she told me about the Innovate Within program.
Innovate Within is a program where young entrepreneurs can develop and pitch their creative ideas in order to get everything from mentors to possible funding.
So I submitted my video proposal, and it was basically just on K-Pops and an intro into franchising, because I actually won my regional competition, so I got $1,000. We were researching like the profits versus working out of your home versus working out of a storefront, and just how different those margins are. An easy way to enter into entrepreneurship without having a storefront, and why sacrifice your time and the money to go to a store when you can utilize online presence marketing that way. Find out what you're passionate about and then expand from there. Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just don't be afraid to start. If you wait till you're perfect to start your business, then it's never gonna happen. You'll make iterations and tweaks once you figure out the process, and mentors are a big part of a business, and having support from family and friends. Yeah, just start, I'd say.